All right, we're here for day three of the Maui Invitational. We got the championship game going on, but we're going to start out this recap with just kind of getting the highlights from yesterday's action and just the things that stood out to you. I'll start with you, Coach Cecil, about what are the things that just stood out.
Well, there's a lot of lot of things that happened yesterday, but the biggest thing that I noticed overall, and we can come back to some of the particulars, is this: at the very beginning of this tournament, the coaches were talking about using this as a measuring stick, using this to find out where they are, knowing that they had to do improvements along the way. Teams had to get better along the way. And what I saw yesterday were the two teams that are in the championship are the two teams that are the most further along. Okay, they have a little more seniority, a little bit more experience, and played together probably the best out of all of them. That's why they're in the championship. You can break each one of these teams down and see that they have some growing to do as a team, growing to do as a structure, growing to do as an identity. And so again, I think it proved out was prophetic in what they said that it's where they are right now, looking to improve, and then we'll see what they're like later. But again, the two teams that are the furthest along are in the championship.
Joy, I mean, you've had this behind the scenes access. You've been on the floor, you've been in the press conference. You've had a chance to really see things evolve. What are some of the things that came to mind as you watched yesterday? We call it yesterday's like it's the turning point day. Teams realize they either are on the right track or they got to really make day three work. And so what did you notice yesterday?
It's pretty interesting since we have so many ranked teams. The seriousness, even from the players, are like, we came to win. Preseason or not, we came to win. Two semifinals yesterday were like dogfights. I could hear even in the crowds people saying, "Oh my God, this is like a Sweet 16, Final Four." The games are so intense, so physical. It was pretty exciting. It did not seem like a preseason tournament because everyone's so serious and physical and wanting to win at all costs.
Yeah, this is a great tournament with a lot of great, very talented teams, and we're getting a chance to see them up close and personal. So I'm gonna start off with Gonzaga because I really like what I saw from them yesterday. I like to see their emphasis from attacking the paint, especially with their post play from Ike, and also you had the slashing from Anton Watson, also from Nola Hickman as well. You had the playmaking impact from Ryan Nembhard in there. So that's the team that's going to be very tough to play come tournament time. Also, some other players you saw from UCLA. I mean, you had the explosive athleticism from a guy like a Dembona. You had explosive guard play from Sebastian Mack, also from a Dylan Andrews. You had some connectivity and some shooting prowess from a guy like Stefanovic. So those are the two teams I want to highlight on that perspective. And then in the championship game, like Coach said, you're seeing teams that are far along and they know what they want to do. Marquette, I know you're a big Wisconsin guy, so you've been following the team for a while, but they really get after it. They really play with a lot of intensity. They're led by a great floor general, and they really have what it takes. I can see them being a Final Four team, to be honest with you. And then on the other end with Purdue, they have a great methodology. Like you said, they know what they want to do. They're going down to Zach Edey, and he's a load to deal with. And the guys around him, they know how to play with him. You saw the shooter number 2. He did a great job of taking pressure off of him, and he had about 30 yesterday. So that's going to be another team that's going to be tough to play.
Well, for Marquette, it's going to be keeping that intensity. I mean, that's the key for them. That energy, that excitement, that just free willing and playing and executing. That's going to be the key for them, to keep that energy up through a team that kind of takes your energy away. They're methodical. They will attack you. They go hard into the block, and they can slow you down and make you have to change your rhythm. And so it's going to be kind of a game of styles. It's going to be a game of styles. So if you allow them to take a little bit of that energy off you and make you play that game inside the post, they'll
Them the whole entire time. But yeah, Shaka Smart is in here to win it and pretty much smack everyone in the face and let them know Marquette has arrived.
Hey, Darnell, I'll let you get the final word. I know you talked a little bit about setting up on this game. Marquette, Shaka Smart, let people know yesterday he's here personally here in Atlanta. Obviously, Purdue is tough. And talk a little bit about Mark. If at the end of the day, if Purdue prevails and Marquette prevails, What do you think has happened? Who's done what?
Well, at the end of the day, if Purdue wins the game, it's going to be controlled in the middle with Zach Edey. I mean, he's going to be getting them in foul trouble. Marquette, they're a very tenacious team, but they're smaller, right? So it's going to be tough to hold Zach Edey off. So I think if Purdue wins the game, that's going to be the key to victory. And Marquette on the other end, they're going to be swarming, right? If they get the victory, I think they're going to be turning Zach Edey over. When he gets his paint touches, they're going to give him a lot of different looks, show him a lot of pressure, and really run and score in transition. I think that's the key for Marquette to win today.
All right, thank you for being on the road with RSG here at the Maui Invitational.